Now, with your industry, I think there's a lot more awareness around defects. There seems to be a story every week on a current affair with someone with defected houses. So just what's happening with the industry at the moment from your perspective as a building inspector?
Well, we see a lot of inspections and inspectors out there who, and you hear the stories where people come in and they spend 10-15 minutes in the property and they write a report from that, which is impossible to do. So unfortunately, it's not a legislated trade. Meaning that anyone really can become a building inspector. The difference really what we get through gyms is, like I said before, because we do get the systems on really how to go through the property and what to identify. You know, inspections that we do will never take less than between 1 and 2 hours, you know.
Yeah, let's talk about that in the comparison. So you mentioned some other companies will do 15 minutes and that's it, and then provide a report. Whereas do you want to walk through the process with what you guys do and just the point of difference in the market?
So I guess when someone calls in, we get a lead through the call center and we take them through the process when we talk to them on the phone as the first sort of instance. We explain what we do, what to expect, what to expect in the building inspection, what to expect in the pre-purchase, in the pest inspection, and where we go and like in the ceiling voids and the subfloors and so on, and we show them sample reports to support the work that we do. You know, there's rarely a report which is less than 50 pages.
50 pages, right?
That's coming from us.
Yeah, so you guys would obviously take hundreds of photos as well, and it's obviously you got to take time with the report. You got a great app as well, from what I know from the franchisees.
Yeah. No, the app is pretty good. Yeah. Photos, I go through about 400 to 600 photos per inspection.
Right.
And we need to store that for 7 years, so it's
really?
a bit of a storage to have.
Bit of cloud storage, yep.
Yeah.
And I was going to say as well, with that report, so is it confusing for the customer, or how do you go through it? Do you go through it with them, or how does it sort of look for the customer side?
So I think probably the app that we have is probably the easiest to understand report on the market. I did an inspection, for example, last Monday. There was an urgency on a property, and the buyer agent got someone in because I wasn't available. They weren't happy, so I came back in the following Monday and did another inspection of the property because the report that they received had no photos, no explanation.
Really?
Yes, there were about 20 or 30 defects, but there wasn't really a good way to understand them. And that's really what our app and our sort of setup does. It explains it from a defect point of view with what the defect is, what the consequences are, and in some cases how to fix it. But in all cases, who is the next contact person to talk to get further advice on the defect itself. It has photos of all defects. Most of us do this. We take a zoom out photo and zoom in photo with arrows and explanations on what it actually is. So our reports are much more clear and understandable than most reports on the market.